chat. How's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you all. Let's see, who do we have here? We've got Solus, who is actually first. Wow, imagine using the Fortnite emote. How's it going, Kevin Stillberg and Bill Dathis and Shaz Robot and Ethan Typing? We've got Jam, we've got GM Knight, we've got Rollers, who redeemed the 12-hour stream last stream. We've got Prats. How's it going, Prats? Shazarot says, how did Rollers get to 100k babbies so quickly, right? Right? I mean, I assume that, Rollers was, Rollers shows up to pretty much every stream, so it could be that. Could be that Rollers was lurking for a while. Although, wait, how long have you been here? Let's see. Follow age, I feel like a long time, right, Rollers? Follow age, Rollers. Is my bot broken? Oh, my bot's broken. You broke it, GM Knight! Or Twitch is having network issues. Oh, things are super fucked today. Come on, bot. The bot died. The bot died for some reason. Okay, it's back now. Let's see. Follow age Rollers. 3 months. yeah, I don't know how Rollers got up there so quickly. That's actually pretty crazy. I'm pretty impressed. But anyway, welcome back, everyone. Also, we've got Yoav. How's it going, Yoav? Maybe he's a tier 3 sub. No, I don't have any tier 3 subs. I have some tier 2 subs, but I don't have any tier 3 subs. Yoav says, thanks for the video. Yeah, I did both a video for Yoav and one for Daniel. So if you guys want to check out my most recent uploads, they're very short videos. They're very easy to get through quickly. But I did one about typing exception types, which we went over on stream once, and I did one on why you should end a file in a new line. Actually, I have a few coming up as well. Let me see what the ones that are coming up are. I can't read the thumbnails. Wait, I can just change the size. View extra large icons. Oh, we have the one that RKJ asked about with get branches with name collisions. We've got the one that Andrew Lane X asked about with import style. We've got one about curses colors. We've got one where Shaz Robot asked about underscores. Those are all coming up soon, so we'll have some other videos for you guys in the future. But yeah. Asaluha says, what are we doing today? So the plan is to work on pre-commit.ci. I didn't actually, so I worked a lot on the permission stuff that I was hacking on and got super frustrated with last stream. Let me see if I can do copy and paste. I got pretty close based on the recommendations that MarcoDev had with set fackle. And, or set FACL, if you guys want to pronounce ACL as ACL instead of ACL. I say ACL because, I don't know, I think that was the first time, or that was how I read it inside my head, and someone else said that out loud, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna call them ACLs, even though it sounds like, what's the word? Cankles? Is that the word? An unusually thick or stout ankle. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, but anyway. I was playing with it, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can actually use Fackle for what I want to, so we're gonna actually rebuild this thing separately. But let me show you this little shell script. So, this shell script, oh, I can't see it on that screen. This little shell script sets up, or deletes the directory Y, it makes a directory, and then it sets 2 sets of ACLs. It makes it so the PC runner can rewrite, execute it, and it makes it so the default is that any new files created in this directory will inherit that same read, write, execute. And then, you know, if we retrieve that ACL, it says that it can do all of those things, and then I cd into the directory, I create a SQLite database, I retrieve the ACLs of that SQLite database, and then I try and use the other user to write into that database. So it should all work because this user was granted read, write, execute, but I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Let me just do this. So sudo is armed because I haven't actually put the sudo as rules in there. But what we get here is we retrieve the accls of y, and it shows that yes, indeed, PC Runner can read, write, execute, and the default is that the PC Runner can read, write, execute. So that is all working great. We create the table, and for some reason, this file causes the PC Runner to have effectively read only, and I don't know why that's happening. And I know how to fix it, but that doesn't help me fix it generically. If we do chmod group writable, then this suddenly works again, and they suddenly get effective read write. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, I tried to do that. It didn't really work. That says, I have a question regarding today's episode of Anthony Explains. Normally you edit it by but thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. But today you just said, and yeah, have a good one, bye. Yeah, so here's the thing, Buildathis. I fucked up my outro because I said thank you for watching before I started saying other stuff. And so I couldn't just say, thank you for watching, blah, 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 and thank you for watching, because it would sound weird. And then I realized on the spot, and I was like, oh no, what do I say instead? Have a good one, bye. So yes, you did notice my little mess up there. I didn't think anyone would notice, but you called me out, man. Ruler says, I was watching for a month before I followed. Damn. Y'all has been following for 1 year and 4 months. That's OG. That's OG. Wait, why did that show up out of order? Oh, I see. Bang oldest followers. So, I mean, you could just grab my follower list and go that way. But the thing is, a lot of my older followers don't actually watch the stream anymore, so yeah. I think the oldest followers that I know that watch the stream are Shoddy and Mindful Fox. They're both very close. I forget who's longer, but both of them have been following for a very, very long time. Internet says, what's the idea between chmod a plus x and chmod plus x? I could just do a video about modes in general. I think I'll do that. Video, idea, chmod, and modes. I think that I'm not gonna go over to the ACL stuff because I clearly don't understand how they work, but I could probably do that as well. Hey, what's up, Master Tech? Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Yes, the MOTD is still set to MOTD. For whatever reason, no one has changed that. Hey, what's up, the Dumb Engineer? Hello. Good to see you. Asaluha says, thanks for explaining in detail. Oh, about the, yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to be working on with pre-commit.ci, but I think I can maybe do some stuff there. Master Tech says record it again. Yeah, if I screw up the outro, I'm not going to re-record the whole video. That said, I have a problem with my, with this video here, the one about curses colors. I guess I can just show you a little bit of it. Assuming this will work properly. But like, I made like a really bad, like, there's a math error right here. And I could not figure it out live for whatever reason. And so I spent like all of this time like being like, what the hell is wrong here? I even looked up the Babby code and I didn't notice that it's still wrong here. And then I inverted the fraction here. Like, I was all over the place and just like getting this wrong. And so eventually I was just like, well, I'm gonna pause the recording and figure out what's wrong here. So I paused the recording, and then I have a second segment of video that's me being like, well, sorry, looks like I was a dum-dum, and then I, you know, fix it and whatever. And then it works properly. But I don't know, should I re-record this? I don't really want to do editing. I'd rather just re-record, but what a mess. What a mess. Archar says, hi there, it's Code. If I run some GUI app using XVFB and Docker, can I use PyAutoGUI to control a GUI app in headless mode? Yeah, you should be able to. XVFB basically makes a virtual frame buffer, which acts the same as a normal screen, so you should be able to you know, do any sort of graphical user interface stuff on that screen. But I don't know, are you running into an issue? That says I watch all the videos multiple times. Is that how you find all of my mistakes? Ethan says, I thought I understood Linux permissions, then I learned about setfackle. Right? Right? I see, for me it was I thought I understood Linux permissions until I learned about chatter. Because chatter is a whole nother Pandora's box of permissions shenanigans. Still says you should probably re-record that. I mean, I don't know. It's a 20-minute video. I don't want to re-record it. I guess I could though. It wasn't that hard, and I could probably do it better the second time. Hey, what's up, Sweetku? Welcome back. Good to see you. Ethan says, oh yeah, that too. Chatter is a real WTF. Yeah. So if you guys don't know about chatter, you can, what is it, sudo chatter-i, and then there's this file here that you can read it. What is it? That you can't execute it? Well, I can't change it at all, right? Because it's immutable. Wait a sec. Is it +i? Is that why I'm wrong here? Sudo bang bang. Oh, that's what it is. You can't delete it when it has +i, which is the immutable flag or something. Anyway, chatter is a whole different thing that I don't understand, but change attributes, I think it stands for. The dumb engineer says, I noticed something with Babby open. In case you double click the top bar to resize the window, Babby crashes. Has anyone else seen this? Yeah, this is a known bug in macOS. There is a open issue, and someone had started working on it. I want to say Shad's Robot had started working on it. But yeah, it's very easy to trigger, and it's this exact stack trace here with curses.error no input. And it only happens on macOS because macOS has a buggy implementation of curses. And so the fix for this is pretty simple. It should just be like a little spin loop around this, because this should in theory never raise an error. But like, you know, spin loop for 100 milliseconds or something and then crash would be better than like just crashing. And so if anyone wants to finish this patch, it's pretty easy to fix. But if you look at what we did here, we added one retry. Or I added one retry, but apparently it needs more retries. But yeah, this is a single retry. It would need like a little loop here to fix that. But anyway, yeah, that's known. Unfortunately, the dumb engineer. It would be pretty easy to fix though. Hey, what's up? 987465416165. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How the hell do you remember your login? You just have like a splat of numbers, or do you use a password manager? I guess you could use a password manager. Hey, what's up, MJ? Welcome back. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Suika says, do you use caps lock for anything? No, I don't. I occasionally hit it on accident. Then I'm like, oh, why is everything in all caps? But no, I don't use caps lock for anything. I also don't rebind it. It's just the same as the normal caps lock. Hey, what's up, John Cav? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Shazard says we don't do capital letters here. It's true. It's true. MJ says I was doing okay until SE Linux broke my brain. Yeah, SE Linux is a whole different set of what is going on. Which lol. Suki says I changed my caps lock key to backspace, and if I hit it twice, it deletes the word. I'm liking it so far. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How do you make it so it does the word delete? How do that? The dumb engineer says I would love to, but I just started learning Python. That too after I saw your stream because it looks cool. I mostly work with Java. Oh, awesome, nice. Ethan says, oh yes, the hammer to all OS bugs, just insert a spin loop. Pretty much, right? The thing is, like, we've shown that the spin loop works because sometimes it will return an input. But yeah, fucking macOS and its shenanigans. Oh, I just noticed that there's a T in the background. I wonder whose T this is. Oh, I also am sucking at pointing because it's really confusing. But there's a T in the background. It's not mine though. It's Juicebox Heroes. Hey, what's up, Dim Sum Cart? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. I think this issue was the spin loop required weird amounts like 50 plus. Could just be like a timing thing too. There's something very strange. 50 plus is wild. Fucking macOS. Why can't we have nice things? Why can't we have nice things? But yeah, the interesting thing is the docs say that this function blocks forever. But on macOS, sometimes it does not block forever. Sometimes it just immediately crashes. But anyway. Okay, so we have two things. Oh wait, there's one thing that I want to talk about since last time. This was a wild goose chase. PyCQA, no, it's on GitLab. Flakate, doc strings, which pretty often I type flakate dick strings just because I'm a derp. Why are there two branches here? Is there a maintenance branch? Yes, there's a maintenance branch. That is old. 54 commits behind and 4 ahead. How do I use GitLab? There we go. Issues. So someone opened this issue on Flakate docstrings, which happens a lot with Flakate and various Flakate plugins that just wrap other tools. Flakate wraps like 4 tools and by default, and then Flakate docstrings wraps another tool. So you have Flakate wrapping Flakate docstrings wrapping PyDoc style, and people report issues on the top 2 projects instead of the bottom project, which happens a lot for whatever reason. But anyway, they had set this up and got this crash, and like I ended up figuring out what the crash was, so I made an issue for it. Turns out when you make this really, really ugly doc string, for some reason, I don't know why you would ever write this, but you can, and so, you know, it shouldn't be an error. But when you make this ugly doc string and then try and run it with PyDoc style, you get this crash. And this person, oh, I don't have edit permission on this project. This person doesn't know how to use Arst or Markdown. It would be cool if this worked, but it does not. You know what would be even better is if GitHub like noticed that you're doing this wrong and was like, hey, little tip here, this is how you do code blocks in Markdown, but it doesn't, so I don't know. But anyway, I made a patch to fix this. The patch is super easy. The reason this was crashing is this code right here does not guard against indents being empty. And so when indents is empty, then you would get an index error here. So I fixed this by guarding this one, or keeping the guard for this one up here and adding another guard down here. I also had to guard this one down here because this min call will also fail if there are no values in indents. So need a fix for that. Didn't get merged, but anyway, I did that yesterday. The dev engineer says I started learning Python by rewriting the LeetCode code solutions. It's very weird at times since when I have no semicolons and type yeah, and type bang. Oh right, because Python uses not. It also uses the written out and or instead of double and double pipe. But yeah. Once you get used to those small differences, it's mostly writing the same code, I guess. Hey, what's up, Dead Mimi? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And iMeowPH, thank you as well for following. Welcome, welcome. I like to say May instead of Mimi, but but yeah. welcome to the stream. Kevin's Joburg says I'm using DuckDuckGo as my search engine, and I've adapted a habit to always type search terms bang G. What is bang G? Does that make it search on Google instead of DuckDuckGo? Shazarot says, I'm lurking while I'm finished this physics lab. Might be back later. Awesome. The dev engineer says, I missed the classic debug when working with a Java IDE. Made it a habit to start learning to write code in a text editor. At least it's easier to remember the syntax when autocomplete is not there. I see. Yeah, I would still suggest using an actual IDE though. It's probably gonna teach you better as you do that. Hey, what's up, Ashayam Bali? Ashayam Bali. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Kevin Joberg says, to be fair, it's a Markdown extension. Yeah, it's part of, I mean, it's at least part of Common Mark, right? Common Mark, which is the extension. But you're right, Common Mark is an extension to Markdown, as are the fenced code blocks. The dumb engineer says, yes, syntax is different. The basics of software engineering still kind of remains the same. I find it easy to learn something new when I compare the same feature in Java. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. There are some things that Java doesn't have that other languages have that you won't have a comparison. So like operator overloading is a good example. But yeah, for the most part, you should be able to just compare stuff with Java and make that happen. Kevin Jover says, yep, that's how shite the results are. I see. Dumb Engineer says, there is something I would like to ask if you do not mind. Yeah, feel free to post links or ask questions or whatever you want to do. We're programming streams, so we recognize that sharing stuff with links is necessary, and so links are enabled. Belata says, I just partially read about PEP 585. Which one is that one? Oh, we can use our fancy command, PEP 585. And then check, copy this link. Type hinting generics and standard collections. Ah, yes, this is really cool. And in fact, if you're talking about 585, the implementer of PEP 585 is in the chat right now. If Ethan is still here. I assume Ethan's still here. Let's see. Ethan is still here. Cool. Well, it says they're still here. Do you think it's a good idea to start thinking about moving type hints to the standard ones when 3.9 comes out? So it depends on what you're trying to support. I think what I will be doing maybe is in projects that are Python 3.7 and above. I'll be able to do from future import annotations and then use this in stir. Why are int and stir highlighted but not dict? What? Why didn't you get highlighted? But anyway. So in Python 3.7 plus, you should be able to do this. If you still need to use Python 3.6, you're kind of out of luck. Or you could do, this in Python 3.6. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start trying to embrace those and do that. Seems pretty cool. Outdated version, how's it going? Who says, wow, is the Anthony Wrights co-streaming? It's true. Although, if you had tuned in my stream like 6 months ago, you'd be like, who the fuck is this guy with this long ass hair? This is, oh, we got a drop song already. Huh. Cool. But yeah. iMeowPH says, hi, I'm the first year of college and I don't have any background about programming and coding. Is there an order in which I should study first between Python, CSS, and HTML? I think CSS and HTML aren't actually going to give you that much programming background, so I would, probably start with Python or something else like that. Actually, I have a video that talks about how I would suggest getting started with programming. Getting started. I should really make, some like sub-command to YouTube, so like I know like this video is the getting started videos. Maybe we could do something like that as well. Dead Mimi says, where would you suggest would be a great starting point for TDD? I actually have a TDD video as well. Test-driven. I also talk about like how test-driven development is maybe not the best thing to do in all cases. Ethan says, I am. I also worked on it with Guido. Yes, indeed. Hey, what's up, Fixer Jake? Hello. And as Bjorn Holland, welcome back. And Adrian, how's it going? Welcome. Hey, Marco Dev. How's it going? Have you got my mentions with just on GitHub? I did. I actually opened that up earlier. Did you reply to my most... I replied to you. But yeah, I got this working, kind of. But then this didn't work. So if you can take a look at this and see what's up with that and why it's not working. I think I'm actually going to abandon using Fackles entirely. And just set a input and output directory and do copies in one direction. Which I think satisfies my use case. And I realized while I was thinking about this that I need to do the git clone as the unprivileged user anyway, because it accesses the network and would potentially give a pop point into my VPC. So I need to change that anyway, but thank you again for the help there. Sorry I got frustrated last stream. I was just like... I was not ready to not spend a bunch of time getting this working, so yeah. Hey, what's up, Jock Tully? Hello, welcome back. Oh, this is you, the dumb engineer. I see you. It's very strange. I can invoke this function and pass a string. I've not gone through the doc. Yeah. So the thing about type annotations in Python is they are basically just comments. They don't actually affect the runtime behavior, but you can use a type checker at static time, such as MyPy, which is the one that I use, and MyPy will check your calls and stuff and make sure that they're sound. I actually talk about this in another video. To typing, introduction to Python typing and MyPy. So you can actually check out this and read some more about, or I guess watch some more, read some more about that. Watch some more about how typing works in Python. But yeah, it's not a compiler thing. You have to use a separate tool to validate it. Fixer Jake says TDD is great if your requirements are 100% locked in, but when stuff starts changing, it adds more work in the end. Yeah, I agree with that. Or if I find that TDD works really well if you're fixing a bug, because you can very easily demonstrate the bug with a test and then adjust the code until the bug is no longer buggy. But yeah, like building large features, I don't think TDD is helpful. I think it actually kind of hurts your velocity and sometimes will force you into code that's not ideal. Hey, what's up, Paula? Bunch of numbers. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ethan Typing has been following for 2 years. Oh, I guess it's rounding because I haven't been streaming for 2 years. But we are getting very close to my 2-year 2-year being a streamer sort of dealio. Hey, what's up, Best Asparagus? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Actually, let's see if I can see the age of my account. Account created, it was created in 2017, but I did not start streaming then. There's like some stream analytics thing where I can figure out when I started streaming, but anyway, I'll do that later. Baldada says, still thinking about whether I should drop support for 3.6 or not, but I guess using any or no return would still require the typing module. Yeah, that's true. You'd still need it for a bunch of related stuff like that. The dev engineer says, I thought Python just got an interpreter and not a compiler. So Python does actually compile code. And you can see the compiled code in this PyCache directory. This PyC file is actually a compilation output. And so what Python does is it takes Python source and compiles it into a bytecode, and then it interprets that bytecode. It's actually very similar to Java in a way. Java compile, well, most Java compilers will compile Java down to a set of instructions that the Java virtual machine can understand, and then the JVM will run that code at runtime and, just in time compile it to native code in a lot of cases. The only difference here is it's not a static compiler. Most of the stuff compiles down to look up arbitrary dictionary key with a string and then call it and then check the result, essentially. You can actually see what the code compiles down to using the dis module. So let's say we did print hello world, and then we did dis.dis on this function here. You can see that these are the bytecodes that implement this function. The underlying bytecode is a stack-based language, so you'll have load global, which grabs print and puts it onto the stack, and then load const, which grabs this string and then puts it onto the stack, and then call function 1, which says pop one item, that'll be the arguments, and then call the function and then put the result on the stack. And so the stack has one depth after this. Pop top is, remove the item from the stack. And then this last load const return value is the implicit return none. That's the end of this function. So loads none, puts that onto the stack, return value, pops an item from the stack, and returns it. But anyway, there is compilation going on, but it's not really to, not really to what you would think about as a compiled language, not as a statically compiled language. Yo says, what is your opinion about Node.js? I think it's fine. I find that it forces you to forces you to be a you know, dealing with callbacks all the time, and its execution model is more event driven than anything else, and so it demands a different paradigm of programming versus how you would do like Python, for instance. But I think it's fine. I don't know. I don't write all that much JavaScript anymore, but I think it's okay. As Jordan Holland says, do you stream full time or do you have a job on the side? I was laid off from Lyft in April, and I don't currently have a job, so I am losing money. But I am trying to work on like a startup-y idea and build that out. And so at the moment, streaming is kind of my job, but I don't make enough money to, you know, like be sustainable streaming. So it's not really yeah. Hopefully that, I mean, that kind of answers it, but yeah. The web engineer says all backend frameworks are seems good, front end sucks. I mean, I started as a front end developer, so I understand that. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. Ethan says, I saw you're a 22-month subscriber, so I was like, wait, when did I start following? Yeah, so that was when I became affiliate. It was 22 months ago. Alexa says, got laid off yesterday and decided to work on personal stuff for a while. Guess we're in a similar situation now, Anthony writes. It's true. I'm sorry to hear that, Alexa. Hopefully you're doing all right. I'm sorry to hear that you got laid off. I know how it I know exactly how it feels. But yeah, hopefully your personal stuff goes well. Mine's medium well so far. I'm not done yet, but I'm very close to getting something working, which is good. Scylla says, I like Node.js. Okay. Ethan says, maybe better if the bot gives follow age in months. Yeah, so I'm just, well, I actually didn't implement it, but it's just feeding it directly into Humanize, if I recall correctly. This is not the repo that I wanted. This is the repo that I wanted. If I recall correctly, it just goes into natural delta. So it's probably just gonna say 2 years until it becomes 3 years. But you know, patch is welcome if we want to re-implement natural delta in a different way. I know we already have another implementation of this for uptime, where I've written my own. Where's the thing? Seconds to readable. Where I've implemented my own version of this. It could say 1 seconds. Wait, does it really say that wrong? Oh, we're not quite to an hour yet, so I can't see it. Well, I mean, I guess it would have to, because there's no pluralization code happening here, so... You know, again, patch is welcome. Hopefully that'll fix itself, right? Shyam Bali says, just found your channel, looks really promising. Glad I found it. Well, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I'm glad you think my content is promising. We haven't done anything yet, though. I think I can talk about stuff. But we'll get there. Yas says, I see that Ethan Typing has been following for 2 years now. Indeed. I guess it's possible that Ethan followed before I started streaming. That's certainly possible. Sola says, I'm officially 1/3 of the way to the 12-hour stream. Nice. The dumb engineer says, oh damn, I thought that is some caching. Oh yeah. Nope, it's for bytecode. I mean, it is caching the compilation. So kind of caches. Hey, what's up, Octavius, who says, OMG, I love pre-commit. Well, hopefully we'll be working on some pre-commit stuff today. Donathis says, I'm at 16% of the 12-hour stream, got a long way to go. It's true. The Dev Engineer says, really thanks for the info. Things become much more easy to understand why this is happening. Pretty similar to Java bytecode. Yeah, the backend is actually pretty similar to Java bytecode, although the JVM does some other special stuff. Ethan says, WAT. I love me a WAT. So what do we got today? Today, TIL, if you want to evade IPv4 firewall rules or logs, you can pad an address with FFFF and it'll be handled by v6 sockets, even if your PC only uses v4. What? Wait, what? What? Oh no. Oh no. Well then, I will have to keep this in mind when I implement my firewalling stuff again. I'm gonna leave myself a little to do about this, because that seems not good. Pre-commit.ci to do. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That seems pretty sketch. Absjoin says, sorry to hear that. Good luck with the startup. By the way, Absjoin is fine. Okay, I will go with Absjoin. Michaela says, I played too much basketball last night. I can feel it in my butt. I know that feel. Alexa says, even though I was planning to leave anyway, it still kind of sucks. Yeah, did you at least get severance? Because that makes the I want to leave but I got laid off a little bit sweeter. But hey, what's up, Bitcher Bliskin? Hello, welcome back. How are you finding that split keyboard, Mr. Streamer? It's alright. It's working well. It actually it displays a lot better now that I have better lighting in my room. The camera still has this weird white balance bug, and it's still overexposed, which makes me look super white when I'm not actually that white. But I'm still pretty white. But Chemist Joburg says, could you tell me more about what you're working on the side? Is it the host version of pre-commit? Yes, it's the hosted version of pre-commit. That's my personal side project right now. RHR says, have you worked with RPA? Thoughts on PyOpen RPA? I don't know what RPA is. RPA, what? PyOpen RPA. Hopefully this will explains me what's going on here. First open source RPA platform for business is released. I don't know what RPA is. Also, it's in Russian. Or Cyrillic. I guess I don't know whether it's actually Russian or not. Unicode Labs? Is that what their thing is called? I don't know what it is. What is it? I don't know. Ashayam Bali says, what are your favorite Python libraries? I don't know. I don't really use all that many actual libraries in Python. Most of my favorite libraries are like standard lib libraries, like argparse, AST, tokenize, those kind of libraries. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually use that many Python libraries personally. Ethan says, oh shit, I've been following exactly 2 years today. Wow, 2 years today. That's crazy. Huh. Well then. Congratulations on getting to 2 years. Master Tech says argparse. Yes, argparse. I do like argparse. I really like argparse. Michaela says, Anthony knows how my butt feels. It's not like that, Michaela. Not like that. Denny111 says, watch this. Is this the Rickroll? Are you trying to Rickroll me? What? What is this? It looks like a music video, which means I'm probably not going to be able to watch it on stream, but I will watch it off stream. Alexa says, I did? Nice, nice. Yoff says, where is the blue ball? Oh, it's right here. It's probably just off screen because I was fidgeting with it off screen, but now it's back. Robotic process automation. I see. Also, Yoav, you changed your chat color. You are now actually red instead of whatever color you were before. Yeah, you were blue before. Are you trying to mess with my head, Yoav? Are you trying to mess with my head? I see you. I see you. Hey, what's up, first name and last name? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully your day's going well. Who's got the thick emotes in the chat? Hey, what's up, Juicebox Hero? Hello. We were talking about your fuck. I'm so bad at pointing behind me. There we go. We were talking about your tea earlier that you left here again. But But yes, welcome. Okay, so we got two ideas. Actually, it looks like Marco applied to me here. We'll finish this tonight and keep you updated. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So my tea, my brand. Feed it to the plushies. I think they would get a little bit gross if we fed the plushies tea. So I don't think we'll be feeding the plushies tea. Dead Mimi says, "What is the project you're currently working on? If you do Bang Project, you can learn more about it. But I'm building a hosted version of my linter code formatter GitHooks framework called pre-commit. And we're very close to getting it done-ish, or at least done-ish to the point where people can do it. Oh, are you my eyes because things are in light mode? Yeah, well, that's the way things go." Hey, what's up, Paula? Hello. Hey, what's up, Akira Life? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And get a hun. Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Good to see you. Drew says, "Oh, fun story. Last night, Anthony stabbed my eyeball with his chin stubble." It's true. It's true. This did happen. It wasn't my fault. It kind of was. It wasn't like I intended to do that, though. Okay. I think I want to work on the front end and not on this back end problem. So master -b user isolation git commit dash work in progress not working. And then we'll go back. Incompatible types and assignments. Oops. 153. I must have another command in this function. Stop command. Really? Oh. Yeah, whatever. Huh. Oh, I don't need that there. Has the music stopped already? What are you doing, music? Or is it just really quiet? It's just really quiet. Okay. Run. You don't need a shell in here. This was me debugging something. Commit, install, hooks. Cool. I cried for like 20 minutes. It's true. Roller says beards is greater than stubble. I mean, I didn't have stubble intentionally. It was stubble because, you know, it grows. I had shaved in the morning, so it's not my fault. Let me make sure that this still works, and then we'll work on a different part of pre-commit.ci that I want to get working. Pre-commit, :1, and demo. Miguel says, "Well, Anthony giggled and rolled around in a bed." That is not what happened. Edwins says, "I have to download Jupyter Notebook." I actually don't use Jupyter Notebook, so I don't know much about it. How to do that on Windows 10? I mean, you kind of have a couple options. Like, one option is to use Conda, the other option is to use pip, and you would just do, you know, pip install or Conda install. You have to get both of those set up first. So I don't really know about that. Bears don't stab facts. What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, I guess this works. Cool. Michaela says, "I don't know. I've seen bears with knives. I guess those would stab." Dead Mimi says, "So I was thinking of an idea where script reads a Python file and generates a flowchart of functions and shows what variable goes where and how they call each other. Is there a use case for this, do you think?" So that actually sounds really, really difficult. But there are things that do, let's see, function graph, function Dependency graph Python. There's a thing that does this. PyDeps? Python model dependency visualization. I think this is for PyPI dependencies. No, this is for actual models. This is not quite to the function level. This at least figures out the actual function dependencies. Max Bacon 2. Why would they? I hate when people have fucking cutesy ass names for stuff. Why would they call the parameter bacon? Why? There's literally no reason to call it bacon. That's such a dumb name. Like, you wouldn't need to explain what bacon is if you just said that it was Max Hops 2. That would have been way better name than Max Bacon. But I don't know why they said bacon. This looks like the thing that I was remembering. Pyan, which does a call graph. The problem with Python is it's dynamic, so it's really hard to figure out call graphs statically. It looks like this is the same project, Pyan, but a blog post about it. So maybe look at that instead. But yeah, I think people would still use that to visualize dependencies and stuff. You can also use it to see like clusterings of modules and other stuff. Nganahan says, I have a PyTest question for you. Does PyTest execute test functions in the same thread? Yes, unless you're using xdist or other distributed test runner things. It will execute the main thread. Yoav says, gotta go, good night. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Edwin says, I have to download for a class. What's that? I'll read that up. So you'll look up, I would, you know, if you're on Windows and you're dealing with notebooks, you're probably gonna doing some machine learning stuff. So Conda is probably your best bet. I know I never suggest Conda because I don't like Conda myself, but if that's what you're gonna end up doing with it, it probably makes sense. Max Bacon, right? It's probably because of the bacon index. I mean, maybe the what is the dude's name? The actor, Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon number. But it's, yeah. But, like, it's still a dumb fucking name. It's still a dumb fucking name, even if it's about Kevin Bacon. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon says multi-hexed, right? Yeah. Can there ever be too much bacon? I mean, if you're a vegetarian, pescatarian like I do. So, non-zero bacon is too much bacon. No limit bacon. It's kind of like a Hirsch index. I wonder if there's a dependency index in open source like H index. Maybe. Michaela. Enganon says, I ran into this weird PyTest error where UUID4 was returning the same result. A bit of context, UUID4 is called in a constructor param. Oh, yeah, no, that's always going to happen. So if you set a default values in Python happen at build time, or at import time. So if you have deff where x is uid.uuid4, this will always return exactly that same UUID every single time. So it has to do with default values not being like that. So, yeah. Root. You've set the MOTD to MOTD. It was already set to MOTD. But the way you properly do, let's see. Maybe I'll do a video about this. Video idea, default parameters at import time. The way you would actually do this is you would do def f x is an optional uid.uuid, which returns uid.uuid, and you would say if x is none, then x equals uid.uuid4, turn x. And so this will give you a fuck. Have to do equals none. Equals none. So this will give you a new UUID every time, but if you pass in, you know, a known UUID, then you're always going to get back the same value. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing in Python. In Ruby, if I remember correctly, it computes the default values every time, and so you would get the behavior that you want there. But Python, it computes them just once at the import time. Hey, Dead Mimi, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the subscription. You followed at the beginning of the stream, so I've convinced you to sub in one stream. That's pretty impressive. But welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Really appreciate the subscription. Murderden says there are 2 hard things in computer science: cache invalidation and naming things. And off by 1 errors, right? James Boyan says, what is a pescatarian? Don't watch the spelling, please. Oh, pescatarian means that I do not consume land flesh. I eat fish, and otherwise I'm a vegetarian. And Gideon says, what the fuck? Yeah, but anyway, this is how you do this. Artjar says, have you worked with wait, it's AMQP? I always thought it was AMPQ. Brokers or Kafka or Flink? In what case, what do you prefer? I've worked a lot with Kafka. I've worked a little bit with Flink. I didn't really like Flink. Kafka was fine. But they're all basically the same. Oh fuck, I typoed my command. Hold on a sec. So notice I typoed my command. Video idea. I don't know, they're all basically the same, kind of, to me. But, I don't know, they seem fine. Scylla says, I despise the UUID library because it was breaking in versions of Node and I had a really bad time once. So that's the Node UUID library. In Python, it just kind of works because it's part of the standard library. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm so far behind on chat. Oh my goodness. Michaela says, you just said UUID like 50 times in the last minute. It's true, it's true. It's true, it's true. Enganon says, wow, I've had this problem for a while now. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem. So says, thanks for giving my brother beer money. It's true, it's true. Gail says, what's the last shiny you caught, Anthony? I actually caught a shiny Pokemon. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. When was the last time I biked? I think it was the day before. But I caught a shiny... Look, what is the dumb bird in 8th gen? 8th gen? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8th gen? Rookity. Rookity. I caught a Rookity. Little Rookity. 3D Rookity. Hey, what's up? Absjorn, thank you for the follow, as well as Trinidad Web and Semonline. Sem1line. Thank you for the follow, all of you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, this is the shiny Pokemon I got a couple days ago. That's the last burb. Or the last shiny's a little burb. Dead Mimi says, I've seen your videos. They've added more value than any other channel. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like them. They're pretty easy for me to make, and I enjoy making them. So I'm gonna continue to upload in the videos. If you have like questions you guys want to see, then let me know, and I'll record videos of them. Murden says, have you used any static type checkers like MyPy for development? Yes, I'm a heavy user of MyPy, which I configure through pre-commit, which is the linter code formatter framework that I created. But yeah, one of the MyPy maintainers is actually in the chat if Ethan is still here. Man, it's been a popular stream for Ethan. Oreo says, you eat a fish. It's true, I do eat a fish. So it says that narrows it down to like 1/3 of the Pokedex. It's true, it's true. Oh, I was not following. Need to fix that? Well, glad you followed, Absjorn. Engadon says RabbitMQ is good. I'm actually using SQS for AWS because that's provided out of the box. That works pretty well. Balkuzi says, any tips for a 34-year-old just learning Python? Yeah, I actually have a video for that. I have a video for that. Man, I love the shift in my channel from being like, let me explain that for the 50th time to now, I have a video for that. Getting started. This is my advice on getting started with programming. It doesn't work for everyone, but it's, you know, it's my advice there. No code, only chat, says Fixture Jake. It's true, it's true. The Dumb Engineer says, damn, did you just edit a commit and push with one bot command? Did I? Somewhere. Somewhere, yeah, I probably just and-did. Shiny Corviknight is amazing. Yes, Shiny Corviknight is pretty good. Little perfectly round burb, yes. Is this Shiny Corviknight? Is this what you've linked? This is just normal Corviknight. Hey, what's up, MurderDen98? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Multihack says, how does UUID guarantee uniqueness? Some math formula that has statistically insignificant collisions? There's two, well, it depends. If you're using true random UUID, then yeah, it's just that it's very, very unlikely to collide. Because, you know, the bit space of UUID is so large. But for the other type of UUID, it puts a timestamp in there and uses the timestamp as a dedupe. But yeah, that's generally how it does that. Someone says, fun fact, Anthony calls it Widio because of Wolfie. Maybe. I don't actually know that was because of that, but it's possible. Ethan says, I generally lurk, sometimes I'm muted. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Ferdinand says, OMG, Ethan, whoever you are, I had to bring some swear practices to my research group. They hated my pie at first, but now they love me for it. Oh, SW, software engineering practices. Nice, nice. My pie is pretty great. Akadagadang says, do you have any videos for a 35-year-old? I mean, they're intended to be all audience videos. Although I have to check the little not for children box, because otherwise I can't monetize on YouTube because lol children's videos. Hey, what's up, Proggy Head? Hello, hello. Okay. Let me actually get set up, because I didn't do that. Not print. We need to log into Gertrude. But I want to work on the front end part and not the annoying back end part, because I think I'll get frustrated. Oh, I didn't log in my password manager on that one. Fortunately, I logged in over here. But it means I need to get things started. Pre-commit.ci, pre-commit.ci, proxy run. Let's be faster. Oh, I don't have Nginx downloaded, so it's downloading Nginx. Interesting. Pre-commit.ci.web.app. And we're actually gonna have to change some stuff in the front end so that I can build a thing. Who remembers this? Is this you, Michaela? Because it's been a long time since the URL was prefixed with secret fuck you chat. But that is how I used to hide my little URL here. But it doesn't get through to my server anymore, so it just spams the Nginx logs because I switched it to block IP addresses. But that's pretty funny what you are doing there. Pretty funny. Dang it, Anthony.php. Yeah. Did I just dox you, Michaela? Is this your IP address? 65. That's a Midwest IP address. The reason I know that is because my IP address for whatever reason I've memorized an old IP address when I was like 12 years old. It was 65.85.133.80. I don't know why. I don't know why I memorized that, but for whatever reason, try demo. It is in Appleton, Wisconsin. Is that doxed? Doxed. But anyway, you did that yourself. Okay, but anyway, what I wanted to, well, I gotta make sure this is set up properly. Hang on a sec. Let me make sure that the URL is set up properly, and I know it shows my fucking secrets, so it is not set up properly. What is my IP address? This 9101. Gotta change this down here as well. Save. Okay. Oh no, I doxed myself. But yeah, this is what we have working so far. You can log in with GitHub, and it doesn't list the repositories here. And that's due to, wait, did I accidentally commit that code? No. So it just doesn't have any data. But I think it will actually render this, but this is so wrong. Why is this so wrong? But anyway, I gotta fix that to render these properly. But I actually want to have separate views. So on the homepage, I'm just gonna have like a list of organizations. This will make it so that my query pattern is not, you know, ridiculous in Dynamo, because this is actually relational storage, or not an, you know, it's a problem that works well for relational storages, but I'm using a key value store, so it's a bit of a mess here. Murden says, I do computational bio research related to networks. I can tell you research code is the most disgusting thing you'll ever see. It's true, it's true. We can't let children know about Python. Well, yeah. We'll just put it that. Probably a bad idea to dox your user's brother. You at least have to give me a sub after doxing. You're the one that sent your request to my server. So this is not my problem. Akadaka says, can you make a to-do app in React? I probably could, but it would take me a lot longer than someone else that would do it, because I don't use React all that much. Dead Mimi says, wait, why don't you use VS Code if you do bang editor? Actually, does bang VS Code work? No. Should make bang VS Code work. Twitch bot aliases. We got Vim and Emacs in here. We don't have VS Code. We'll add VS Code though. Okay, so now we can do VS Code. Cool. And actually, I think it's time to retire Bang Purple, because I don't know, my hero doesn't really look purple anymore, does it? So I think it's time to let this command die. But hey, what's up, Crawler021? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So I think it's time that we get rid of the purple hair command. Oh, I gotta edit that one manually. Just not edit it. Aliases. We can get rid of purple. Goodbye, purple. You served us well. Get -p, no, yes. And VS Code as an alias. Alias to editor. Get push origin head. Yeah, I still want to make a bonk emote so that I can get rid of that link there and it would show up better. But yeah. Kevin Stroberg says, have you always been a pescatarian, or did you make the changes later in life? If so, was it to support a greater cause? My sister is a pescatarian as well after eating meat for roughly 18 years. She's 23 today. I've been that way my entire life, but it is kind of for like a good reason, I guess. Or at least I think it's a good reason, in that if you know, if we took all of the corn and plant products that are used to support the meat industry and instead redirected them to either like food or, you know, energy or other stuff, the planet would solve world hunger like 7 times over or something like that. But I don't want to get all preachy here, and I don't mean to try and convert anybody. I don't really care. But that's the reason that I do it. Hey, what's up, Balkuzi? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Kevin Joberg says CSS styling is on point. Yeah. Oh, you mean in my crappy view here? I mean it renders all right. I'll be improving it eventually. But yeah. Kevin Joberg says, why use VS Code when you have Babby? It's true. It's true. Juice says, be right back meeting. Wait, why would she ban me, Michaela? Why would she ban me? That's not very nice. Yo says it's hard to look at your hair when I'm busy looking at the plushies in the background. Yeah, they're hanging out. They're not being lewd today. They're just chilling. We got Katie. We got, oh god, how do I? There we go. We got Lola. We've got Carpet, and we've got Noodle today. Got four of the plushies today. Why did I get bonked? Celeste says, can you make this the girlfriend command instead? I don't think we're gonna change the command. What? Why though? Fixer Jake says, I've run out of all motivation to work on things. And I have like 3 projects I'm working on for various communities. Oh, I know that feel. Harsh and Nothing Special says, namaste. How's it going, Harsh and Nothing Special? Welcome back. Ethan says, hopefully no one else needs me. Gotta go. Good luck. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm out of water, and we have done no code, but I'm gonna go fill up my water. Wait. I wanted to try something. Is it gonna say 1 hours? Uptime. Yeah, it says 1 hour, so there's a micro bug if somebody wants to fix it in the chat bot. It doesn't do pluralization properly. But yeah, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back. Oh, that's not the right button. This is the right button. Hello, I'm back. I've got my water. So I actually thought about this, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of diagramming to show how I want these the data models to work here, and like how I'm gonna lay out the pages as well, because the way I have the data model set right now is not going to work with, or it's not gonna work well with Dynamo as a setup, or at least I'm not sure how the query pattern is going to work.
3 months of watching Anthony not write code.
Thank you for resubscribing, Dom DF Coding with Prime Gaming. 3 months in a row. Damn, 3 months in a row. That's dedication, especially with Twitch Prime. But thank you for resubscribing. Really appreciate that. And you're right, 3 months of watching Anthony not code. Called the fuck out. But yeah, I have not. We're gonna do a Google Drawing. We'll just do Google Docs. Usually I do Paint for this, but I think I'm gonna want to move stuff around. So, how do I view fit? How do I make you go away? There we go. Hey, what's up, Zirela? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. JB Pratt is lurking. That's cool. It's cool. That one waters look delicious. Yeah. Kevin Stroberg says, I'll give subs for Kevin Stroberg command. What do you want your command to be, Kevin Stroberg? Every time somebody uses the command, you gift a sub? Forsen, how's it going? Welcome back. He says, 6 months of asking Anthony for an OnlyFans. I mean, I have an OnlyFans account. I just don't have any content. Is the music not playing? No, it's playing. It's just at the end. But yeah, I have an OnlyFans account. It's there. Drawing time with Anthony. It's true. It's true. Okay. Let's start with some boxes. Insert. Wait, can I not just insert? Oh man, I can't just insert text area things. Maybe we will be using Google Drawings. Insert text. Alright, well, I guess we're using Google Drawings instead. Well then, or fuck it, we'll just use Paint. Alright, never mind, we're not using, oh that's Notepad. I miss Paint. Paint time. It's Paint time, chat. Let me get this a little bit bigger. Hey, what's up, Zarela? Hello, hello, welcome again. Dead Mimi says, I'll send you a pull request for the Twitch bot soon. Nice. Zarela says, why AWS and not DigitalOcean, mate? I know more about AWS, but the way I'm building my app, it should be runnable on a bunch of different cloud platforms. It'll just need implementations of those specific interfaces. But since I knew more about AWS to begin with, it was gonna be easier for me to start there and adjust later. But anyway, let's do some paint drawings. Okay, so what we have is we have a bunch of users. Well, presumably we have a bunch of users. Hopefully my resource or my project actually gets people to use it. Let's put boxes around them. And each of the users have access to installations on different services. So you might have like GitHub install 1, GitHub install 2, and GitHub install 3, and maybe GitHub install 4. And let's give those a different color box. Let's use this ugly dark red color. And usually these, well, as far as I understand, oh, I shouldn't have done that. As far as I understand, these are specific to a different GitHub org. So maybe this is user 1, maybe this is user 2, maybe this is user 3, and maybe this is org 1. So these are the... Oh, we should also do one for something that's not GitHub. Let's do a text box for GitLab. Why are you not black? GitLab install 5. I don't actually support GitLab yet, but I will in the future. And like maybe this has another red box? Red box? Yeah. And actually these are specific to the platform as well, now that I think about it. So these would have to be like Maybe we'll put a little green square if they're GitHub, and an orange square if they are GitLab. And we need another. Why did you change colors? Stay green. Actually, we'll just call. We'll make that one a GitLab user. Although this makes no sense now. Damn it. We'll just delete this. And delete this box here. Anyway, well, I'm diagramming. It's gonna take a little bit to get this to look good. But do this, and we'll move this up here. Oh, that should have said user 3. Actually, we'll just call it user 1. I am the master at MS Paint. That's what we're doing today. And this should be GitLab, should be orange. Okay, got some users set up. Team Ultra says, "There's my guy. Welcome back." Kevin Sjoberg says, "Kevin, stop spending money you don't have." Okay. We can do that. I'll do a Kevin Sjoberg command for gift subs. I'm a sellout. It takes me literally nothing to do this. Text commands. Kevin Sjoberg. Oh, I pasted it. Okay, I could have just done that. Kevin, stop spending money you don't have. I'll have to use. You're gonna make me use double quotes and capitalization? Wow. Okay. There we go. Now we got Kevin's Joburg command. Oh wait, I fucked up. There's a space here. Oops. Fixed. Kevin's Joburg. Done. Kevin, stop spending money you don't have. Should we make it a secret command? Make it a secret command. How do we make it a secret command? There's not a way to make it a secret command? I could have sworn there was a way with the text commands. Make it secret. Maybe I didn't do that. No, these are all... Huh. Anyway. There's a command of you. Team Ultra says, "What's up, coder?" Not much. We're drawing some diagrams of how my users are gonna set up. And so the way that I actually want my thing to set up is like, is that you'll actually have a user that can log into multiple platforms. So let's say an anonymous user one logged into GitHub and to GitLab. Kevin's Joburg. Yeah, I mean you were true to your word. You did gift 5 subs, which, you know, we're gonna undo some buttons for that, I guess. That's the way the stream goes. But thank you for gifting 5 subs. Welcome Hermit1 and Idrin and Mortalal to Subdom. We've also got No Booty, who is now having 2 months of Subdom, and Lionada with 2 months of Subdom. Welcome to everyone. Hey, what's up? Amon Schlexa, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I use AWWAP for whiteboarding. Well, this is what we're using today. Super Beer says, "The best software ever built by Microsoft." Yeah, I mean, MS Paint is pretty legit. Yassine says, "Hey, how are you doing?" I'm doing pretty well. More than one user, sure. Yeah. Okay, but let's say Anon1 logs in as user1 on GitLab and GitHub. And this user1 on GitHub gives them access to these 2 orgs, and this gives them access to this, and if user 2 were to log in, they would have access to this. So that's all of that. And then these orgs have repos. So let's make user1/repo1 and, you know, user1/repo2, and you know, user1/repo3 and org1/repo4 and user1/repo1 on GitLab. Give these some boxes. Let's say it's this hideous lime green color for whatever reason. Now installations optionally associate with repositories, so we go to the line tool. Maybe this only associates with this. Oh, this should have said user2. Dang it. Dang it. User2/repo3. Where is my line tool? And then then it gets further. We have a number of runs per repository, which we will put over here. Run 1, run 2, run 3, run 4, etc., etc. Run 5, run 6, and run 7. And so we have lines from these as well. And maybe this is from here, and maybe this is from these ones. But anyway, this is the basic data model that we have set up, or that I need to represent and provide views for. Yeah, it says, why are you not black? Did I say that? I meant to say, wait, what? What? I didn't say that. Noel says, you have MS Paint on Linux. It's true, it's Windows. Michaela says, the Bucks just boycotted their playoff game, so I suppose I'm not watching a game today. Oh, that's kind of neat. I hear a lot of teams are doing this. What sports ball is the Bucks? That not baseball. I don't know if it's baseball. Is it football? Bucks sports ball team. Oh, NBA. Okay, I don't follow the NBA at all. Why are they boycotting? The Bucks boycott. Oh, due to police shooting. Good. That's good. I approve of that. Here, a lot of teams are doing this. The Lions boycotted a practice. Kevin, stop spending money you don't have. Talisman Solution says, fortunately for you, it's Anthony writes code, not Anthony draws pictures. Yeah, because, I mean, my pictures are shit, but at least you kind of know what's going on here. I'm a little bit better at drawing in real life, just not on the computer. AWC sellout. Dead Mimi says, damn it, I could have been gifted PogChamp. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Crawler021? Hello. The dumpster fire. Do you like that, Eaterin, or are you saying that it's bad? Because the emote's kind of bad. Kevin Strawberry says, don't tell my fiance. G-Spec Zero says, whoa, I was missing some hot diagramming. This is like some product manager porn. It's true. Hey, what's up, Sarcastic Dante? Hello. Okay, but anyway, let me talk about the pages that I want to create from this. So we got our diagram here. Let's, so the first I want to do is kind of the logged out page. Which is basically this page, but logged out. Which is gonna be, you know, a box with, you know, our, yeah, now we're wireframing in MS Paint. Is this more product manager porn? You know, this is our boring ass header, and this is the welcome to pre-commit.ci. Log in with whatever platform below. That's an interesting typo. And then you would have, you know, a big old button that's like, you know, log in with GitHub, and you would probably have, you know, the GitHub. Why are you not letting me change the color 2 to black? That was weird. You know, you have your... Why did you not fill in? Anyway, you have your GitHub logo there, which is now just a black square. You might also have, you know, log in with GitLab, and you know, have an orange square here. Orange square. Their logo's orange, right? Right? This does nothing. You know, a bunch of login buttons. And when you went to log in with one of them, it would show a new view. A new view with, you know, you would still have your like login button here for GitLab, but it would show, hey, what's up, newbie? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It would show like, let's say we logged in as user 1 over here. And it would show the 3 installations here. So you get a box that's like, I'm gonna have 3 boxes. 3 boxes. And like your little logo for each of them. And actually probably need to make this bigger. I should have moved everything down. Pretend like these are straight lines. They're definitely straight lines. There's no problems here. Let's see. GitHub organizations. And then have, you know, black GitHub logo there, and maybe, you know, these are users, so they don't, well, actually they would have their you know, their person photos here. And maybe this one is fancy, so it's a different color. I don't know. But this would be user 1 slash the user 1. This would be, oh, I realized that user 1 only has 2 GitHub things and not 3 of them. So let's actually delete this. But this is kind of what I would imagine the logged in page to look like. Everyone says basketball. Yeah, I didn't know. Do you not participate in society? I just don't care about NBA at all. Like, at all. Just don't care. Don't care. Anthony, can you pronounce? Nope, can't pronounce that name. Feels so 90s. Can any non-Bucks fan pronounce Johnny's last name? No, probably not. G-Spox0 says, wireframes and MS Paint, this is not porn. This is actually a nightmare. Kevin Schoenberg says, my OCD does not like those jagged lines. Yeah, well, it bothers me too, but I'm not about to fix it. This margin spacing is horrible. Work on your CSS, Anthony. It's paint, man. Newbie says, OMG, you created pre-commit and Flagate? Well, I created pre-commit. I'm just the current maintainer of Flagate. Flagate was created many years ago, before I was even writing Python. But yeah, now I'm the current maintainer of that. But yeah. Nothing lines up. This is the worst. It's getting worse. Newbie says, I've been using them for several months. Nice. Awesome. C331 says, 5 seconds in and I'm already triggered. Alright, you guys want me to fix these fucking lines? Fix the fucking lines. Is that gonna be better? What if there's just no line here and you just don't know that it's busted? Does that make things better? Or does that make things worse? So we still have 1 pixel over here. Actually, I know how I can do this so I can make it line up. But we have to make this taller. You guys won't be able to see it. Gotta move this bad boy down. We gotta change the selection to transparent. Gotta make these lines longer, like so. Oops. Look at me, guys. Advanced MS Paint with Anthony Wright's code. Oops. Right as I fuck it up. Then once we've done that, we can take this. Oh, I cut off the bottom. Fix one thing, broke another. There, now... Wait, what the fuck? Why does it not line up anymore? Oh, there's one pixel over here that's messed up. There we go. And now I gotta draw the bottom line in again. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? There you go. Does this satisfy your OCD? Does this make it okay? Noob Newbie says, what is he talking about right now? I am working on making a hosted version of pre-commit called pre-commit.ci, and I'm talking through the data model and some of the views that I want to make, and just trying to plan stuff out before I make it actually happen. But I'm kind of drawing what the pages are going to look like. MP is easy, creating pre-commit is hard. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. Juice says, more meetings, bye. AKA, you're unhappy with what I'm drawing, so you gotta leave now. I see. You should have made it worse. What kind of crackhead does their wireframes in MS Paint, says Dumbstick? Well, Dumbstick. Maybe I don't have a wireframing tech, so maybe this is what we're doing. It's good enough, right? Right? These are the views we have. So this is the data model. This is logged out. See, logged out's not messed up except for this pixel over here. Give me one pixel. There we go. Fixed. You guys happier now? Yeah, I know. I typoed flat platform. But yeah, whatever. It's fine. Somehow it's even worse. Planning stuff out before doing it. What the hell is wrong with you, right? Right? Dumbstick says, allow it if you also use Wired.js for the front end. So I'm planning to use Vanilla.js. It's this really cool framework that I learned about recently. Wow, this looks bad. This is like, there's this graph. Oh no, it's GitHub StarCount, not PyPI StarCount. This one, Star History. This uses that fucking library. Great if I can actually type. And so the charts look like ass. Like, look at how bad this looks. Because they use essentially that same library. I mean, it's a different library, but it's the same idea. Hey, what's up, Virtual Sanity? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But you can see the star count over time. Dead Mimi says, "Hey, I fixed the uptime thing. Nice. Are you gonna send me a pull request?" Dumbstick says, her Vanilla.js so original. You're thinking of the XKCD style for Matplotlib, maybe, but this is this is not Matplotlib. This is a different library. There's like some SVG library that does this. Let's see, do they link it in the head or do they link it in the footer? They're using Bulma. Oh, it's some bundled thing. Maybe the license is in there? I don't actually care enough to look, but I reported this as a bug. I was like, this looks like actual garbage. And they're like, it's intentional. You should use React, brother. No, I don't want... I'm gonna do server rendering. I literally don't need JavaScript at all. So, no. I don't need to make 3 problems out of 1 problem. Dead Mimi says check your pull request. Oh, I was looking at my email to see if that showed up there, but it didn't. Okay, let's look at this. Where's my actual Chrome window? There we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the private tab. Where's my not private tab? Here we go. I'm all over the place today. Minor time, but print fix for uptime from dead_meme. Just add one if statement, add... This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I can show you why it doesn't work. How do I do this? What is your username? This is close, but not quite right. Twitch chat bot. Python 3-i bot.py. That's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Pip install -i requirements.txt. Import bot dot, what is the function called? Seconds to readable. This is why it doesn't work. Because you end up with 24-hour, s, there is actually a function in Python that makes this easy. And get text. Import get text. Get text dot and get text. And then you can have singular, which is hours, and then n equals 4. That will tell you either hours, or if you do n equals 0, you get hours, or n equals 1, and it gives you hour. And this is the function that I would probably use. But yeah, Scylla says I thought XKCD was pretty well known. Yeah, there is also an XKCD charting library that does something like that as well. Linux with a bunch of underscores says, what is a good chart library for stock charts? I don't actually know. What I've used for charts is a library called, what is it called? I still don't remember what it's called, but this is the charting library that I've used before. Which is called something. Flot. Flot is what it's called, which used to be a jQuery plugin. I don't know if it's still a jQuery plugin, but... Newbie says React is for the weak. I personally code C++ for front ends. BK the Awesome, welcome back, good to see you, says, I use D3, very wide options of visualizing data. Yeah, I've heard V3 is very good. Hermit, how's it going? Who says, what's up? Yeah, I'm a sub now, yeah. Kevin's Joburg, who has a fancy command. Kevin's Joburg. Yasin says, why don't you use chart.js? Well, I haven't written charts, and this code is like 5 years old, so I don't... This code's old. 6 years ago. So that's why I didn't use chart.js. But... unnecessary transitions. I mean, it looks kind of nice, but also, like, why? Why would you do that? Animate everything, even when you shouldn't. Hey, what's up, ICNTTJS? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I've used Flot before. It seems good. But yeah, and get text will do what you want here, and then you don't even need an if statement. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, says DomDF Coding. It's true. Dumbstick says you use jQuery, you automatically lost your say on front-end matters. This was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, Dumbstick. Six years ago. There was no such thing as React. How long have you been writing front-end code, Dumbstick? 6 years ago. But anyway. Right. React. This is part of the thing that we have to fix. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we have to fix this. Reactor is released in 2014. React 1.0 release date. Open sourced in March of 2015. So, no, it was not available in 2016. Wiki React. And it was... where's the initial... So this says initial released in 2013 if you worked at Facebook. React, GitHub. See if they actually have their 100 tagged. They use different tagging scheme. Do they not have a 1.0 tag? Why do they not have a 1.0 tag? But anyway. Hey, what's up, Toofius? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But no one fucking used React in 2015. It did exist, yeah, if you worked at Facebook. If you worked at Facebook, it existed. But, you know, most of us didn't work at Facebook, so they couldn't have possibly used React, and no one used React back then. No excuse, you should have used React. Alright, Craig. Alright, fair. Noob Newbie says, hi there, it's Code. If I want to create a public Python GitHub repo as good as pre-commit, what are the lessons learned and tips you would give to a person like me who has never done open source before? That's a hard question to answer because I think a lot of open source popularity is about getting lucky. But I do have a video that's advice on getting started in open source, and you might be able to, you know, take this and run with it a bit. Oh, this part of the song is muted. Right, because YouTube's. I don't know. I think the hardest part about working in open source is writing good bug reports. But yeah. Sola says, I looked at React code from 2 years ago and it's unreadable, so... Demonstrate says, so you're saying React Native isn't available yet because it's not 1.0. I'm saying it's not stable. But I was looking for the first release. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna use unstable code, like, sure, go for it. But and again, like, I probably wouldn't use React Native. Also, no one is really using React Native except for Facebook. Greg says, Angular, Ember, plenty of bad front-end frameworks to choose from. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rocco? Hello, hello. And Arthino, how's it going? How's the Terraform coming along? We haven't done any Terraform yet today. We've been doing some diagramming to figure out how I want to structure some tables, because they're currently relational tables and that's not going to work. Hey, what's up, Danny Boomberg? Hello, hello, welcome back. Kevin Joberg says, wait, I grabbed some water and came back to React. Context? I don't know. Dumbstick in chat's trying to troll me about JavaScript and angry that I used jQuery 6 years ago and was like, why didn't you use React? Why don't you have 10 years of experience in React? But, like, I don't know. Being funny about it. Expecting a JavaScript framework to be stable, how delusional are you? It's JavaScript. I mean, just because the language is trash doesn't mean that the libraries have to be unstable. No, I'm just trolling. I don't think JavaScript's actually trash, but... Hermit1 says, did you choose a date for your 12-hour stream? I have not chosen that yet. However, my 2 years of streaming is coming up soon. So we might be able to do it on that. Let's see. Twitch stats, Anthony... Actually, I can just look at my achievements, right? Is that how that works? Insights. Achievements. The show. Yeah, this is fine. So we can see when my first go live was. Start your first stream. Oh shit. It's fucking today. It's fucking today. 2 years ago today, I started streaming. Well, I guess we can't use that date as the 12-hour stream. But two years ago today, I started streaming. That's crazy. But yeah, it'll probably be sometime next month. Well, because I don't know, there's only what 3 streams left in this month, and we have a tentative date for the Azure stream next month as well, which will be the 24th of September, I think. Oh, actually, did they just pick a date and like not decide based on my stream schedule? Is that an actual date that I stream? That's not even a fucking day that I stream. Okay, we're gonna do a bonus stream on that week, I guess. But yeah, I guess I don't know. We'll pick some time next month and do it. Noob Newbie says, Anthony writes code. Do you work at a company? How do you balance time doing open source software and earning an income? Well, currently I'm not earning an income. Currently I'm losing money because I was laid off from Lyft in April, and I'm kind of doing this, you know, for I'm trying to build a thing. I'm trying to build this thing, which may make money, but Became the Awesome says, imagine not having types. Yeah, TypeScript is good stuff. I like TypeScript. But yeah, thank you guys for the stream birthday. Congrats. 10 more hours. Yeah, is today the 12-hour stream? I don't think that's gonna happen. Noob Newbie says, I'm also curious about other influential open source contributors too. How do they balance from getting an income and contributing? So, I mean, I was not always that great about balancing time at work versus time not. I would usually, you know, spend my 8 or 9 hours a day at work doing actual work, and then, you know, do an hour or 2 of open source programming at home. Sometimes I would do some at work, but or when like I was working on stuff that directly impacted work, so like I could rationalize spending open source time while I was at work. But I don't know, for the most part it was just like a hobby and a free time project. Hey, what's up, Majin Melly? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. 2 years and now a top just chatting streamer. Kevin Joberg says, having done a lot of front-end development, including React, I still enjoy Elm the most. When React introduced hooks, I thought they lost their shit over at Facebook, but I love hooks. Well, have you looked at the monstrosity that is the implementation? I mean, the implementation of React is not why people use it, to be honest. That's why, like, Preact is a thing, which I still get uncomfortable pronouncing, but anyway. Okay, so this is the next view that I want. So we got our logged in and logged out. We're actually very close to having this view already. But yeah, the next view that I want is when we drill in on one of these organizations. So let's, you know, oh, that's not the selection. Let's grab this, put this back on screen. And so let's say that we have drilled into the user1 repository, or the user1 organization. Ugh. I now understand why Azure Pipelines is so clicky. But there will be no clicking for most of this. Okay, so this will be, instead of GitHub organizations, this will be user1 repositories, and then, you know, configure on GitHub, because the way repositories are configured in in these installations is via GitHub and not via the actual secondary app, which is a bit of a flip from how it used to work. And this would be, you know, user1/repo1. Oh, we only have one repo there. Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe a little box around this. And maybe maybe a logo in here as well. I think this would just be the GitHub logo though. Oops. And if they had multiple of these, you could imagine that you would have, you know, this like this. I'll put that other one. And we'll color these gray since they're not actual. They're not actually configured in this way. User 1, repo 2. This would be like the repo page. MJ says, what do you make of Tidelift as a concept? I think it's interesting. I think the way they implement it is a little bit strange. Like, it's based on popularity of projects and not like actual companies that use stuff. And people get paid just because they're dependencies of stuff and not actually the primary library that people use. So I think that part's a little bit weird. I actually do make some money off of Tidelift because PyTest does funding through Tidelift. But it's not much, and like, I don't know. Outdated version says the real reason you were let go, Lyft was pissed you wrote even one line of open source on their dime. No. Yo, I saved them so much fucking money from the software that I wrote for them, so yeah. There's no way that would be the reason. Noob Noobie says Lyft, Uber, and Airbnb are doing terrible during COVID times. It's true, it's true. Dead Mimi says, okay, I'll see you next stream, mate. Tuning in for the night. It's 3 a.m. here. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Marco Dev says, let's code. Don't just graph. Okay, well, we're close. I just need to like figure out the actual model here. I think this modeling works fine. And I can have... Actually, let's just go to the data modeling. So I think we can store a table that is, or a Dynamo model that is, you know, service, comma, user as the partition key. And then the sort key can be the installation ID or installation name / ID. Because we actually want these to be, actually it'll be installation ID. We can always sort later. So that'll be this table here, which will populate this view here. So I think that'll work. And then we'll have another table, which is, where's my, that's not what I want. Not square. We'll have another table, which is, what, installation ID to repo? Install ID, and then as the partition key, and then the repo as the sort key. That's not the line tool. I think these are the tables that we can get. I think that will work. But we'll just have to I'm gonna adjust my data model for the local version to implement this, and then we'll see how that works. Because my data model right now is not gonna work for that, and I don't have it set up in AWS. So web data store. So these are the schemas that I have right now. Yeah, I just have like a JSON dump in here, so that's not gonna work. Let's try and implement those two tables. db.execute create table if not exists. Actually, this is not what we wanted, right? We want just, well, we can always adjust the data model later. So this has what? Service and user. So we already know what service it is because it's GitHub here. So we just say user ID int not null, and we also have installation ID, which is int not null, and then associated with the installation ID we have the installation data. So what's this like? Installation name. Text not null. I wonder what was actually in this installations JSON. Maybe we can get a hint from down here. Installs is a sequence of tuple int stir. So this was installation ID and installation name. Okay, so that's doable. Kevin Starbuck says, don't get me wrong, hooks are super sweet from a usability perspective. I agree with that, but hooks are a hack, and that's why there's so many caveats around how you should use them. I see, it makes sense. Yasin says, so because I am using Git in my project, it creates a .idea folder that has a bunch of XML files. Should I not push the idea folder when pushing to my GitHub repo? Oops, that's not good. Should I git ignore idea? The official support page. All the files under the idea directory in the project except for these and the shelf directory. Forget you can use this git ignore as a starting point. Holy shit. But I guess this answers your question, Yasin. But I usually don't check in ID specific files at all. So I usually leave out the idea directory entirely. And people can set that up if they want that too. Kevin Joberg says, probably asked this 1,000 times, but why not use tmux instead of managing separate tabs? A couple of reasons. One of the reasons is copy and pasting out of tmux is kind of shitty. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, I have mouse support enabled. But yeah, copy and pasting out of tmux is a pain in the ass, partially because you end up with all of this white space that lives here. And I don't know, I use the mouse a lot, so using tmux is not actually, it doesn't save me any time, it makes me do more time. But what the fuck is happening right now? Do you guys see this? Every time I move my mouse, it's spamming to my terminal. Oh, also, did I mention that tmux is a little bit buggy? What the fuck is happening right now? Oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? What is this? I think I know what happened. I think I probably closed tmux while I had the mouse stuff enabled, and it just like kind of left the mouse terminal IO settings, so it poisoned the process above it. But yeah, tmux is celebrating your 2-year stream. Yeah, I probably. Oh, it's like super fucked. I can't even type on the terminal. But I bet if I reset, that'll fix it. Yeah. See if we can trigger that again. No, that didn't do it. What if I do this and then Control D while it's highlighted? Huh. There we go. So what did I do that time? tmux. Was it typing something and then using the mouse and then Control C, Control D? No. How do I trigger this, guys? Well, that triggered it. I wonder if it's just right-clicking. I think it's just right-clicking. tmux, right-click, close, move the mouse. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Should we build the latest version of tmux and see if it still has the same bug? tmux/tmux. The maintainer is usually pretty good about fixing bugs, so it's probably worth reporting. How do I build this thing? Autogen. Let's try that. You're being hacked by T-Mux. T-Mux is celebrating your 2-year stream. Yeah. Hacked! Hacked! T-Mux saw you using MS Paint for wireframes. It has standards too. Configure prefix equals... And make -J5. I think I have all the build dependencies for Tmux, because I've built Tmux on stream before. Sorry for the compression, I know this usually makes stream real angry when this happens, but what you gonna do? Oh, we need to make install. Where did you install? ls prefix. Oh, there it is. Prefix bin. Prefix bin tmux. So if we right click and then close, oh, it's fixed. It's fixed in the latest version of tmux. Interesting. What a fun bug. Anyway, tmux. But what was I doing? Oh, tables. Tables. Yes. GitHub installations. Oh, we need to put a primary key on here. Primary key. User ID. Maybe we should just call this installations. And we have service. Text not null. Service and user ID. And this will be our hash key in... Oh wait. This is the primary key. And this part will be the hash key, and this part will be the sort key. And then we need another table for each table if not exists. Repositories, which will have what? Service text not null. Installation ID int not null. And this will map to what repository name? Repo text not null. Primary key. I think they're all parts the primary key. There's an extra comma there. And there's an extra comma here. Hey, what's up, Don's Alexis? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. ArmorF team looks not like this. Right, Sarcastic Dante? Kevin's Joburg says a quicker way to uninstall built binaries is rm-fr/. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, I haven't tried this with Podman yet, so this will be new. But yeah, let's just rmrf/. We'll even no preserve root. No preserve root. What could go wrong, right? Actually, I haven't done this with Podman. I'm actually a little bit scared of this. Do I have anything that I would care if it's lost in my Humder? We could also... We'll just take a snapshot. C301 has gifted 5 subs. C301. We've got, let's see, Schroner is now a sub. We've got Michaela with 6 months of subbage. Michaela, you've just gotten 6 gift subs so far, right? Isn't that how that works? We've also got Kombi who's a sub. We've got MJ for 2 months, and we've got Journey and AI who has gotten subbed. And you're right, C301. This is the buttons. That's the buttons. But yeah, fuck it. rmrf/ no preserve root. What could go wrong? What is wrong here? Happy stream birthday. It's true. We're at 2 stream birthdays. Venatio Decorus says, am I missing chats or are you reading them from somewhere else too? No, I'm just slow. I'm just slow. I'm usually several minutes behind. But yeah. I'm also kind of talking to myself. But yeah. Chat's here. I'm reading it from here. This little pink spot is where I'm at right now. So I mark where I'm at in the stream. But yeah. I usually get behind. Damn, C301, you're now at 25 gift subs? That's pretty hype. A5 Kill says, I love those hyper scam emotes. I kind of want the cheese one, but I don't have the cheese emote, sadly. But anyway, we armor F slash. LS is gone. You can still kind of poke around. Oh, more stuff gets left behind in why is this not working? Oh, because it probably a dot file. Yeah, there we go. Container env. But yeah, since Echo is a shell built in, you can still kind of poke around at some stuff that lives in here. So you can see that we've got a bunch of device files. We have /star. We've got hosts and resolve conf. But yeah, you can armor F slash. You can armor F slash and kind of get it to work. Let's see if we can recover it. So we started with Focal or Bionic? Who did we start with? Oh, it's off screen. I'm gonna assume we started with Focal. Oh, actually, we can do Podman PS. We started with Focal. Okay. So I should be able to. Oh, interesting. I should be able to convert this into Xenial. Let's do, well, not Xenial. Let's do Bionic. Bionic's newer. But we want this container ID. What is the executable called? Add user space to container. Add user space to container. Source Ubuntu Bionic and this container, and it should run some commands. In theory. I haven't tried this since Podman, so I don't know if this little yoke still works. But it's doing something. Create a container. Should be splatting files now, maybe. C301 says, "Enjoy everyone, stay safe and be kind." That's some good advice. I like that. A5 Kill got hyper lost. What are you doing? What are you doing? PS3 help. Oh, maybe it's done. It's being really slow. Is that's what it's doing? Oh, it completed. So maybe we have a working LS again? Hey, we got working LS again. Some of the commands are a little bit broken. Looks like they lost their sticky bits. But anyway, that's how you can get a working machine again. And interestingly, we changed it from being 2004 to being 1804. But I think this still works. Nope, there is something that is broken in there's something that's broken in cannot create temporary file. Oh, temp is missing the sticky bit? chmod plus t/temp. So there's some bugs that can be fixed in Podman. Could not create temporary file. chmod 777 temp. Because with the sticky bit, it should be trip 7s. Hey, there we go. Now it's kind of working. But anyway, that's how you can rmrf/. SH says, can you do this from inside the container? What do you mean? Fixing stuff? rmrf/? We just did rmrf/ inside the container. You can't really fix a container from... Well, I probably could, but I would need to, like, write out, you know, something that can reach the network. You can probably do pure bash network request. Pure bash HTTP client. I could probably paste this text and use dev TCP. But I'm lazy. Sorry for sidetracking you into the depths of containerization. No, it's fine. It's fine. I like to do that from time to time. I should make a video out of it, but I haven't done that yet. Create table if not exists repositories, and we'll delete these other tables. Okay, so what do we need to do? What do we need to do? Skyward says, hi, I'm new here. What is pre-commit.ci? Well, it's actually a website, so you can click through to see what it's about, but it is a continuous integration service based on the pre-commit get hooks and linter code formatter framework that I created. And I'm trying to make kind of a startup-y thing out of it while I'm unemployed. But that's what it's about. Okay, so let's do the retrieval first. Git installations. Git GitHub installations. What? The other server says, hello, done for today, fighting with bootstrap popovers on container widths. CSS! Well, welcome, the other server, good to see you. Mixer Jake says, pre-commit is the side thing Anthony does while streaming him talking to chat. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, Fixter Jake. We're really just chatting stream in disguise. We can always improve this later because we don't support multiple stuff and I shouldn't try and make this perfect in the first pass. So let's just do get what? Get installations with GitHub and users.github. Sure. Let's just make this an API. Get installations, service, stir. Oh, we need to actually do the thing here. Get installations, service, stir, user optional, user to some data type. If user is none, return empty list. Otherwise, return datastore.get installation service user.id. Yeah, something like that. Hey, what's up, Kenner Gizer? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. The other server says this week is front end and CSS week. Oh no. Mr. Jake says, trying to wrap my head around ASP.NET OAuth without creating local accounts and middleware and stuff is annoying. All the docs point to creating local accounts with it, but I just want auth and then redirect. I see. MJ says, is DynamoDB web scale? You should use MongoDB, it's web scale. Where's that? This one. This is one of my favorite videos of all time. The person hasn't uploaded anything in a long time, but I very much love that video series. It's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be web scale-y enough. SQLite is even web scale if you use it right. But anyway, so that's that. Service-stir user ID int to list of what? Well, what's the actual data in this table? Do I actually want to store installation ID? Do I care? I don't think I care. I think we decided that I don't care. I think we're just going to use installation name. Name text. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Hey, what's up, Cat Peasant? Hello, hello. Does that mean that I care about user ID? Yeah, fuck, maybe I should just use IDs. Use IDs. We'll use IDs. Okay. List installation. We'll make a type for installation. I think that's fine. Fixer Jake says, found a Stack Overflow question with my exact use case, but no answers. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Pandemic Watch? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. And Henriksen, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. On login, refresh the user's installations. This was to make the data more live. I think we actually want to say, like, do... let's see. Oh, actually, this is fine. We want to do this still. API list installations. This is fine. Let's do installations set with service. But we actually want to use the user ID. User resp.json ID. I actually don't think we want to do it this way. The only reason I did it this way was due to data inconsistency and like me hacking on stuff. So I actually don't think that we want this at all. Python, yeah, we're writing some Python. Kevin Joberg says, just read the following in my C-book. Signed long int usually has an upper bound of 2 billion on a 16-bit machine. How does that work if the machine is 16-bit? Multiple registers? Signed long? So... I think long has a minimum of 4 bytes. Yeah, the minimum size for long is 32 bits. So even on a 16-bit machine, it would just push 2 words and work on 2 words at a time instead of 1 word. Kennergizer says, I think you mean impedance. Oh, I just watched the manga. I was like, what? I didn't say anything about impedance. Cyaderigo says, Golang is good. I like parts of Golang. There are other parts I don't really like about it, but yeah, it's a fun programming language. Marco Dev has set the MOTD. It's finally not MOTD. It's finally not MOTD. It is now. Nice. This is no longer true. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. So the problem that I have is, yeah, I think this is fine. To do, maybe don't do this anymore. Once our data is more stable. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. The MOTD is now WAT. Nice, RKJ. Let's code. We're writing some code. We're writing some code. Chill, chat. We're writing code today. But I need to change this API. Installation set. Installation set. Service stir. User ID int. And installations something. Don't know what that's going to be yet. Installation create. We will need to look at these. Break a point. Installation delete. Oh, this is going to be an all shards query. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh, I see. You set the MOTD to let's code. I get it now. I understand. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be hard to implement in a key value store based on my data model. Because user ID is included in here, and when you delete an installation, I assume installations are shared, and so this breaks stuff. I can make a separate model for that that's like, no, but even that would be hard to delete. Maybe I flip the model, but then I can't do lookup. Oh, I hate relational, or I hate key value stores. They're so much of a pain in the butt. Absjorn says, a bit off topic, I watched your YouTube video, a checked in directory. I've learned to use git keep in the folder you want to keep any comments. Yes, I mean, you should comment on YouTube because that helps me in the algorithm. But the problem with git keep is you also need a separate git ignore file to ignore the contents in there. And so it doesn't quite satisfy the requirements. So like, and actually somebody else pointed this out in a DM as well. Git init x. So if you make a directory y and then you touch y/git keep and then you git add y, check in directory y, and if you touch y/z, you have this file as untracked, which you don't want. You want that to be ignored, so then you'd have to make a separate git ignore to git ignore y/z, and then, you know, that kind of works. But if you did your git ignore as y/star, now this file right here, the git keep file, is now in kind of like a limbo state where it's ignored but checked in. And so if you deleted it, you couldn't add it back automatically because it's git ignored. So that's why I prefer to do, instead of a get keep file, instead to do this, which is what my video goes over. I didn't talk about get keep in that, but get status. That's why I prefer to do it like that instead. So you end up with you know, just one file to manage that. But yeah, no, feel free to be off topic. That's part of what the stream is about, is being off topic, getting me to talk about stuff. Okay, but there are two APIs down here that are not implemented that I need to do, which is installation repositories added and removed. Which we're gonna put above here. GitHub web hook installation repositories added. Any. So none. And then we need removed as well. Moved. Move this up here. We'll fill those out. And these APIs are going to need something like datastore dot installation add repositories, and with something. And this is going to need datastore dot installation remove repositories with something. Has music stopped? It has stopped. Installation add repo. Maybe we'll just do it like this. Service stir int repo ID int repo name stir. And maybe this will actually be installation add. Actually, maybe we can just do installation. And maybe this can be something like that. I don't know, we're just doing some API stuffs here. Hey, Tannenbiff, how's it going? Welcome back, good to see you. And NSO, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's going well. I'm out of water again. So I'm gonna go fill my water. I will be right back, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're back. Hello, hello. Kevin Stroberg says, when is the 12-hour stream happening? I need to make my arrangements. So, it'll be on a Saturday in September. That leaves us with probably the 12th of September. Tentatively the 12th of September. Or the 26th. I'm busy the 19th. But I don't know, the 12th seems alright-ish? I don't know. That's not set in stone. We'll maybe think about that. What the fuck was I doing before I went to get water? Oh, we're doing this. So I need to actually... I have sample requests at these, so I actually don't need to breakpoint these, because we can just look at the sample requests. Okay. These APIs are wrong though. For what? For what? Tan and Biff! Man, we've just have all sorts of gift subs today. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Tan and Biff. We've got Krivike, who's got 2 months. We've got Sirlas and Bitchid. Wow, Bitchid, you've never subbed before? Welcome, welcome. We've also got The Big Bang, who is now at 2 months. And we've got Emil Nuitinen, who is now subbed. Welcome to Subdom, and thank you, Tan and Biff, for the subs. And I guess you guys, guess we know what that means. We lose some more buttons, although I'm out of buttons, so spoilers, we don't have any buttons left. And hey, what's up, Amy Sin and IC Shadow and DigiTV? Thank you all for following. Welcome to the stream. Kevin Stroberg says, week after my birthday sounds about right. Nice, nice. What did I? Repo is text. I think we actually want to use repo ID in here as well. Repo ID int not null, and then this will be our key. Hey, what's up, ITIFZ? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. RKJ says new subs. It's true. It's true. We have new subs. New subs. Repository and data repositories. Oh, we could do bulk create though. Yeah, we'll do what? Installation created. Oh, let's look at what that API looks like. Sample request, JQ. Oh, I don't have that one. Well then, we will have to break a point here. And break a point here, and we will keep track of what we do there. Okay, I think we have enough to get started on this. Local web.sqlite. Let's restart the app and fix the syntax errors. Line 69, nice. Installation is not fine. We'll do that for now. So this is not going to be defined either. Or this. So let's just comment these out. Which is fine. And if we load this, datastore has no attribute get installations. Okay, so we gotta start with that one. Query equals select what? select installation ID, installation name from installations, where service equals this and user ID equals that. Service user ID, and we can order by installation name ascending, because we have sorting there. Not fetch all. Return installation service user ID. Install ID, install name. For install ID, install name in results. Name tuple, we've got service stir user ID int, we've got install ID int, and install name stir. We actually probably don't need these two. Try that now. Name tuple is not defined. From typing import named tuple. Tanviv says, "Hey man, have a good stream. Gotta write some code here. Keep up the good work. Want to see this thing flying? Yeah, it should be pretty cool when it's done." Pandemic Watch says, "Where would I go to invent my own coding language? I know not object-oriented programming yet. I've studied some assembler, which was really cool, but stopped when I realized it was architecture specific. I'd like to make a simplistic yet powerful language to easily code something that's concise and readable." I want to make a programming language. There's a there's this blog post that says probably you don't want to do that, but there's a lot of advice on like writing compilers and parsers online, and there's a lot of blog posts about this sort of thing. I've never done it myself, although I do maintain my own templating language, which is kind of like that. It still lives in Yelp though. Should get them a chance through the repo. But I've done a lot of work on this, mostly removing stuff from a different language and like adding some new features. But again, I didn't know what I was doing, so it's kind of a mess. Oh yeah, chat has some good suggestions, that's good. DigiTV says, "Not sure if promo is allowed, but I recently checked out the open source book Crafting Interpreters, and it was really well laid out." Yeah, no, feel free to talk anything about programming. Links are allowed, you know, you can promo your shit if you want, like whatever chat will deal with. Go for it. I just snort laughed? I think I just snort laughed. Ugh, gross. Error binding parameter, probably unsupported type. Alright, because we didn't change that. Hey, what's up, Pandemic Watch? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Don't mind me, just slowly getting here. User object has no ID. Why is it user ID? Oh, I know why. Because if I do this, it is also a built-in name. Okay. Hey, it renders now. Okay, cool. MJ says learning Antler is a good starting point. If I recall correctly from the siesta, is yeah. I actually have not. I haven't done enough with parsers, but I did play a little bit with Antler. So yeah, it is a decent place to start. Baitosh says democracy. What are we democratizing, Baitosh? Okay. But anyway, that is working now. Let me go here and update the repositories here. Yes, of course. Internal server error. Actually need to breakpoint that bit there because I need to look at what the data looks like. Installations set. Yeah, let's look at what this data is. Fresh, that should take us back here. And we'll add demo 2 so that it gets an update there. Service stir user ID int installations, which is a sequence of tuple int stir. Okay. Why did it put service some code here? This should say get up. What am I doing? Let's try that one more time. Save. Okay, so no longer errors. Hey, what's up, Dev Fortunato? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Kevin Strayberg says the next step Anthony's code would be to set up an OnlyFans account. I actually have an account. I just don't have any content on it. Oh, the comment was in relation to you saying everyone can post. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, but I think I actually need to change... What do I need to change here? Well, we need to actually implement this. Installation set. What did this used to do? It used to do add only, so we were relying on deletes to take place at some other point. Let's see. Pandemic Watch says, I think I like Python the best. Java rubs me wrong. I must pick up C# sometime because I want to world build 2 someday. I like C#. Asjorn says, we're from the future. We need to go to bed. Happy coding. # time zones. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. I think I'll actually do what I did before, even though it's not correct. Probably need to delete some as well. db.execute insert or replace into installations. We have a quad tuple with db as db.execute query with what? Service user ID install for installing installations. But yeah, let's try that now. So I should be able to just log out and log back in and trigger that. Incorrect number of bindings. The current statement uses 4 and there are 1 supplied. This should be execute many. I'm gonna move the paint drawings off screen because I keep clicking on them. That way I can actually click back and forth quicker. But we're gonna move those on my other screen. Oh, that is the opposite of moving on the other screen. Now I can click on this and click on this up here. We're gonna log out, log in. Lol. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, clearly we have some data integrity problems here. Chancellor says, done with my lab draft. Nice. Well, this is exactly what we wanted here. Oh, I think it's just a front-end bug. I think it's just a front-end bug. Yeah, it's just a front-end bug. Okay. Pre-commit.ci / web. Templates, index. If there's a user. What are these supposed to be? Installations are install ID and install name. Install ID, install name. And GitHub installations. Repos for that. I don't know. Like an icon here. We'll fill that in eventually. We actually don't have the repo list here anymore. Let's see. GitHub. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this. Because there's some data that I want here. And that looks better though. GitHub! Rest. Installations. What do you mean? Oh, responses. Oh boy. Import JSON. Prompt. JSON.doms this indent equals 2. A little bit more readable. RKJ says Anthony is a professional web programmer. I mean, I actually was at one point. I'm just like not trying to make this look pretty because I'd spend so much time making things look pretty. Baitosh says, what is this? This is more of pre-commit.ci, but also like trying to get particular views working properly. I'm doing some SQLite. This is also GitHub API stuff. I'm trying to piece things together. Sherner says, geez, how many subs have you gotten today? You've only got one button left. I actually have none buttons, Sherner. Zero buttons. And yeah, you got gifted a sub. I think there's been 15 gift subs today, which is quite a lot. Maybe it's only 10? No, it's 15. We got gift subs from Kevin's Joburg, C3301, and Tannenbiff. All gifted some subs. Okay, but we want what? Account. Hey, what's up, Navi91? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Are people trying to out-simp? I mean, they're all tied right now. And they're not on the simp leaderboard for the month. No one's gonna beat Vape Juice Jordan though. There's no way. Obligatory money shower from all that juicy sub money. Kevin Joberg says, what was your role at Lyft? I was a tech lead on the developer experience team. Shazard says, don't challenge me to a good time. I wonder if this works for organizations. Oh, but this is account. How does this work? I actually don't know how installations work at all. Oh, they put suspension information here. Single file name. There's information about the app. I just don't know what it shows for like if you were to add an org. I think in order to do that I need to set a setting on this. Oh. There's an IP allow list. That's kind of cool. Hang on, I gotta change the settings of this thing. But I can't show you that because it shows secrets in plain text. Advanced. Yeah. Okay, changed that setting. So let me print this and put it in a file so that if I need it again later, I can get this. Sample, it's not really a sample request. Sample responses? Responses, what? Installations, retrieval. .json. Okay, cool, we can look at that in a bit. But I think now, gateway timeout, right, because we're not running the app. That should let us log in. Oh, this is new. This is new. Okay, so we still want that link there. Web templates index. If user, we want this anyway. Oh wait, we only want that logged in. Okay. Add new installation. We'll actually link to their GitHub thing there, and this will be this will be the link internally /install name. Should really use the install ID, but then the URLs are ugly. I don't know, whatever. And then hey, what's up, Mr. Enxo? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. GitHub.com/ what was that URL? Settings/installation/number. Settings/installation/install ID. Add/remove repos. Yeah, let's try that. I need to restart the app. Crash. This links to github.com/azatilly2. Cool. This links to the install page that we haven't implemented yet. And this should link to... Nope. This is the wrong... Oh no, this is right. This is right. Cool. Okay, that links to the right thing. Alright, dope. Dope. I'm actually going to... what? We're gonna add an installation of this org. And just select this. And see what we end up with here. Installation create. Put this on a file so that we can look at it later. Reload installation create org. Let's just quit that one. Fix Jake says, just got my CPU cooler in now just to get the motivation to actually install it. Yeah, I know that feel. I find that installing CPU coolers is a little bit fiddly, especially if you're replacing one that's already there, because you gotta scrape some stuff off. Kevin Strawberry says, what does developer experience entail? API integrations and such? So yeah, it can mean several things at different places. For us, it was developer infrastructure, so like building tools and software that make developers more productive. Kind of like the stuff that I really enjoy working on. But yeah, it was mostly like building dev tooling and managing the developer environments. XJ says, dev experience involved a lot of workflow stuff in my internship, working on tooling to speed up development time, code runners, linters, stuff like that for me. Yeah, that's like exactly what I was working on. Roller says your design skills are impressive. Shh, it's fine, it's fine. We'll improve the design later. It's not super important to have that working right now. Mr. Inkso says, "What's up? How's it going? Hello, hello." That's a nice ass keyboard. It looks cool. Well, if you do Bang keyboard, you can check out more about it. Outdated version says, "I don't think there's an expectation that the app name is in the URL instead of ID, to be honest, especially in a technical product." Yeah, it would still be nice for someone to be able to go like, you know, github.com or like, you know, pre-commit.ci slash use slash acetili and end up on like the acetili page or whatever. Like I think that would still be nice to get that working, but yeah, I think you're right. Like IDs and URLs are probably fine. It's just like a little bit, feels a little bit gross. Kevin's Jailbreak says, "All right, time to hit the bed. Getting late here, and I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around in the future, and thank you again for the gift subs. And yeah, I'll see ya." Where are we? Oh, let's continue that. I did not mean to have that still be a thing. Sweet. Save that out. Okay, so now... yeah, now we have two different orgs here. Oh, actually I did want that breakpoint. I did want that breakpoint. A lot of this is figuring out what these API requests are. PP responses. Responses. Put this in a file. Installations retrieval with org. Alright, what do we got here? Total count 2 installations. We got one with an account. And we've got another one with an account. Ah, that just uses an org. Okay, cool. So it's the same data structure for both of them. Nice, 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 nice. Mr. Inkso says, "What you making?" Thank you, Shaz Robot, for doing Bang project. We're working on particularly GitHub API responses and stuff, and like making that get hooked up nicely. Okay, so it looks like we can still use the same login and ID stuff here. So that's good. And if I recall correctly, we can use this with the with this URL link, and just based on whatever the user ID is, we can get this here. If we take, for instance, the acetili2 user ID and stick that in here, and get this, which is cool. Oh wait, there's an installation ID, then there's the installation ID name, and then there's the installation account ID. So we actually need more data here. Pre-commit.ci web data store. So this has installation ID, installation, I should call it account name. Account name, and then account ID. Yeah, that's what the data will actually look like. IDception, right? Right. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah. Install ID int account name stir account ID int. No, that line is too long. Hey, what's up, Fernando? Andrade, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. You know, I bet it might. I bet it'll fit on one line if I put this up here. Yeah, it does. Does indeed. Cool. Alex Cavaza says, is this 12 or 13 size font? I believe the answer is neither. Where'd they move the menu? Preferences. Profiles. It is 13.5 sized font. But yeah. Close, yeah, you're close, you're close. It's really, really big on my screen. This is the font size that I usually. Well, actually, maybe it's this one. This is the font size that I usually do development at. So you can see it's a very big on my screen. But anyway, we do this for chat. We do this for chat. But no, this is actually 1080p. I just changed the font size for chat. But yeah. Local web.cqlite. Gotta delete that to start over. Oh, we also need to grab the proper value. We also need to change this. GitHub API. API list installations. This will actually be tuple int inster. Hey, what's up? It guy John. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Actually need install count ID. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's run this. See what we get. Should have nothing. We can log in. Table has 5 columns, but 4 rows were supplied. Boop. This should be sequence instance stir. No such table installation name. Oh, this should be account name. No such column. Okay, I can read. I can read. Right. That is a front-end problem. Web templates index. Account ID and then account name. Let's actually just do account ID for now. And then account name. This should be account name. And this is where we can put the photo. Image src equals something. It can be accessible as well and put alt equals profile photo. for, I don't know why I typed photo. There's actually an XSS problem here, but it doesn't matter in this case because this can't have quotes in it. But and then alternate is equal to, I opened that somewhere, right? Yeah, here we go. Account ID. That should get us an image. Install ID, account name. Alright, let's try that now. It fucking works. It looks a little bit silly. But it works. This should take us to Ace Tilly 2. It does. This should take us to Ace Tilly org. It does. Oh, there's a little white space there. A little bit of shite space. Due to this. Gotta put this all in one line so there's no white space there, and so then it'll render without that little annoying underscore at the end. Back to here. Yeah, so now when I hover, it doesn't do that. But it looks a little absurd, but it is working better now. And this should take us to this, which is good. This should take us to a 404 page. What do you mean a 404 page? What do you mean a 404 page? Ugh. Ugh. The URL is different for orgs? God, I fucking hate GitHub sometimes. The end of the server says 80 characters for HTML is hard. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Why? Is there something that we can know from the installation data? Whether it's an org or not? Accounts. Type user. Type organization. This scares me. This scares me a lot. Especially because all of these URLs look the same. Like, these are all users URLs. Something tells me there's something a little fishy about this setup. Target type organization. I guess we use target type. Add that as another column. Data store. Count type. There's only 2 types, right? Oh, there's HTML URL. You're right. But if GitHub ever changes this, I don't want this to just suddenly break. But you're right, there is HTML URL. Wait, that's for the account. You're right, there is HTML URL. Do I want to store the URL or do I want to store the pattern? I think I don't want to store the URL, kinda. But thank you for pointing that out, Kanji. I didn't notice that. MDF Coding says I'm off to bed. See y'all on Friday. Well, thanks for stopping by. Valstengard has checked out my keyboard. Yeah, maybe we'll just store. Installation URL text not null. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Int stir is the same as this. We should just make this take a sequence of installation. Let's move this. It was install HTML URL? Yeah. Okay, cool. I am Ben says, hey dude, what's the code for? It's actually 1am Ben. But if you can check out Bang Project, you can learn more about it. Hey, what's up, Tyvonado? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what MyPy has to say. We haven't run MyPy in a while. There's probably gonna be a bunch of errors. Unexpected trip dots. Installation is already defined. 46. Indeed, I meant to delete that. And repos. Yeah, we already know about that. Okay. Let's do that. Do this. And then new module name pre-commit. Right, we're working on pre-commit.ci. Hey, what's up, GZB Aku? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Damn it. Hey, what's up? I'm Butter Yum. You're Butter. You're Butter. How are you, Butter? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Similar, you're missing one required positional argument HTML URL. Oh, I forgot to update the select list. And now we're doing the thing that I wasn't gonna do before, but now we're doing it anyway. don't like the ordering this. I think I should do it like this. Yeah, I think we should do it like that. Also, like, I have a typo here, but SQLite was like, no, I got you, it's all good. NJ says, if you're bringing up the keyboard, have you ever tried an ortholinear one? I'm tempted, but I'm scared of the change. I have not tried one. GCB says, hey, can you raid me when you leave? I don't know. Who are you? What is your channel? Do you write code, or are you just spamming me? What's going on here? Programming in Rust. Maybe I could raid you. We'll see. We'll see when we raid. I'm Butterdum. What are you coding? I have no clue or background on this. He's writing code. I don't know either, honestly. Okay, we'll do the full spiel. I created this literature code formatter framework called pre-commit. The basic idea behind pre-commit is once you have it installed, you set up a small configuration file, and that configuration file says what tools you want to use and what versions they're installed at, and what repo to get them from. And pre-commit itself knows how to integrate with various git commits, including the pre-commit git commit. Yeah, I know it's poorly named, but it's too late to change the name now, because I created it 6 years ago, and I didn't know how popular it would get. But the cool part about pre-commit is it knows how to install all of those tools at those versions, and then it will run them against your files. That's pre-commit, the base open source tool that already exists. I'm working on pre-commit.ci, which is a purpose-built CI system built around this tool. The idea is that, you know, you're already setting up pre-commit using a pre-commit configuration file, so you shouldn't need anything else. The CI system should, you know, just work out of the box. And we're working on GitHub API parts of that today. And you can see things are not working because I have, you know, broken stuff here. But that is what we're working on. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of an intro into what's going on and why I keep refreshing this. Syntax error. No. Oh, because my comments are in the wrong spot in this query. That's what you get for writing your queries by hand. But I'm not gonna pull in an ORM just to do my local implementation. That's kind of just a demo. Cool, that's a front end bug now. Actually, just get rid of this unpacking. Install.account name, install.account name, install. Oh no, this is gonna be install.install URL and install.account name, install.install ID. Oh wait, this was wrong. This should be install ID. This should be install.install URL. Cool. I think that's what we want. But I just realized that my data structure probably doesn't match. Data installation, this should be install URL stir. We'll refresh this again, log out and log in, and hopefully things will all work. And of course it doesn't work. Unexpected URL. Yeah. Well, things kind of worked, kind of didn't work. We'll figure that out. Cyril Inker France, Inker from France, I'm guessing. You forgot to drop the comment for the from. Yeah, we fixed that eventually. I'm Ben says, this must be the feeling American people get when they hear me speak Spanish. Oh, because I'm speaking too quickly? Sorry. I've been meaning to, like, put together what I had just said in a video, and that way I can just link people. But the websites basically explain what I just said there. So if you read the sites, you can probably get it there as well. So it's the kind of program that checks if your code is correct. Yes, indeed. And it does it automatically when you put it on server. Otherwise, it'll be like, nah, dude. It's true. It's true. And it will auto fix it. Yes, that is the plan. Okay, what did I do wrong here? This is Jinja being way too permissive. Fucking hate Jinja. Fucking hate Jinja. There we go. Okay, so we should be back to... Oh. Nope, we're not done yet. See, like, this variable doesn't exist, so in my opinion this should be an error, but Jinja's just like, no, I got you, you just made a typo, I'm just gonna give you the empty string, it's okay, nothing is wrong here. Definitely not a name error or anything else. But I think this should have been a name error. Ben says, best of luck, peace out, Cub Scouts. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oops, that's the wrong one to refresh. Okay, so we should be able to click on this and get to this page, which is good. That is what we wanted, and this is the one that was broken. Sick! Nice. Nice. Oh, that was a royal pain in the butt. but that works now. Do we still have a link to the overall page? Add new installation. Yes. Yes. Cool. How long have I been streaming? 3.5 hours? You guys know when I say that I'm looking to end the stream, but it's not quite working quite right. But this view kind of looks like what I plan to get working-ish here. Where is that? Paint drawing. Yeah. This is kind of what we got. It kind of looks the same-ish, except not at all. And we don't have GitLab support, but this is a user and this is an org, and we've got the GitHub thing here. But anyway, it kind of works. Yes, totally. Yeah, I know it looks ugly, but let's see if we can change the size of these images. GitHub, Gravatar, image size. Maybe if we just copy image address. Let's see if we do width equals 100. Maybe size equals 100. You can add the query parameter size to specify a size smaller than that. Seems lies. This is a different endpoint. S equals? No? I wish it explained the API. Tars API GitHub. Why is there no way to size this? That seems so annoying. So that's not what I want to do. Maybe it only accepts particular sizes. But if we change this from avatars 2 to avatars, even that doesn't work. Did I just read this wrong? Whoops. That's this one, but I don't want that one. Well, that clearly doesn't work. I don't fucking know. It should be s equals looking at the images on. Oh yeah, we just look at images on GitHub. That would make sense. Copy address. Oh, ampersand v. Am I just zoomed? This has s equals 60. But this is definitely not a 60 by 60 image. This is 420 by 420. Let's see if it works with the actual profile photo. Maybe it's the generated photos. Copy image address. Is this 60 by 60? It is. This is 60 by 60. So it has to do with, do I need the v equals 4? Put it at 60. Okay. So yeah, so that does work. It's just things are derpy. But yeah, Alexa, it was 420. It was exactly 420. Hey, what's up, Banyar? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Where's the image? Width equals what? 120? We'll just do that when height equals 120. And then s equals 120. Let's see what that looks like. Oops. Hey, that's a little bit. Why is it blurry? I was gonna say that's better, but it's not. That's so obnoxious. Are these ones blurry on GitHub? Oh, these are blurry too. That's so strange. Anyway, we're sizing on a client instead of on the server, which is kind of strange. Yeah, it looks like the auto-generated ones are weird. 420 point goal hitting a blunt on stream. So funny thing about weed is I've never been able to get high from weed. Never ever. I guess I've never actually gotten high from any drug, now that I think about it. But doesn't mean I haven't tried a bunch of times, but it's just never happened. Try better product? Yeah, that's probably the answer. But I don't know. I've tried various approaches. I guess I haven't tried edibles, which are usually the send-all from that. Make that happen. He says just do more. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't do anything. Here in the West Coast, do a dab. There's a dab clip on my clips. So if you guys want to find me dabbing, it exists already. Keep hitting it until it works. Look how it showed an ad. Tab all. One of one. Where is it? Where's the match? Anyway, there's a dab clip somewhere. You guys can get it from there. Shanzaro says, "Do absolutely not do a dab." Okay. Yeah. Anyway, this kind of works. Oh, a dab of weed? It's a thing? Is it really? How much is a dab of weed? How much is one dab of weed? It would like one marijuana, please. It is 0.2 grams. Is that what it says? I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's like freebasing weed. It's not an amount, it's a way of ingesting. Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Anyway, I think I'm at a good point today. I'm clearly starting to lose my mind as we're talking about marijuana instead of actually programming. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and then we'll find someone to raid. How's that sound, guys? We're not gonna raid the guy that was just like, you should raid me because he hasn't participated in the channel. But we'll pick someone else. But anyway, N Heavy says V equals 4 and S equals 60 works on my own avatar to get the size. Yeah, it worked on my avatar too. It just didn't work on the generated ones for some reason. But anyway, my name is Anthony. I upload all of my previous content to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. I also upload educational content, so you can check out these purple videos. Those are where I kind of answer questions that people have, and you have like additional questions, let me know either on stream or in Discord or any other places. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I stream at noon on Pacific time. I announce my stream in 2 places. One of them is on Twitter. That's twitter.com/codewithanthony. Where I basically say I'm going to be streaming in such amount of time. I usually talk about what I'm going to be working on, and then I make it happen. I also announce them on Discord. And those links, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter, are all in the chat now, so you guys are free to join. Our Discord is a cool little place, some programming, some memes. We got a beginner's channel for asking questions, all sorts of stuff. Oh, Bineyar, you were so close to Type Racer. Well, you'll get it next stream, Bineyar. You'll get it next stream. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and let's go find some to raid.